They see me rolling. I got it Poland. Here I am to save the day. Well, hello there. Welcome back to the Dragon's Lair. I'm your host, King Dragon. What's up? How are we doing tonight? It's Monday, August 8th. Oh, man, now I'm a day ahead. 7. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. It's just been kind of muggy here, overcast in Portland. And what did I do today? That's a good question. No, Mondays are always used to catch up on the weekend. So lots of emails, lots of things to download and get everything in order. And everyone's on vacation, so the office is kind of quiet, and it's very interesting. Well, I went out after work, had a couple beers with the office manager. But so I didn't get to do any Diablo, but hey, I'm here to do some tanks. So let's do a warm-up game. We're going to do the T14. I love the T14. It's a good warm-up tank. We'll put on some bonuses. Hey, I collected a couple of those. I'll put on some money. All right. Everything looks correct. Let's battle. Let's get our tank on. All right. Oh, I probably have to reactivate my Mod X or whatever it is. All right, looks like a tier 6, tier 5 battle. We are in the lower half. Dun, 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 dun. Well, there's not many places for heavies to go on this map. Well, that guy did not know where he wanted to go. I'm going to add a little bit more volume on my end. Oh, here, I'll let you through. Please don't stop there. Please don't stop there. Please don't stop there. I was going to stop there.
Enemy armor is hit. We didn't penetrate their armor.
To Arte.
Critical hit. We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy is hit.
Oh, here comes Artie.
Penetration. They killed our driver. We're covering his position, but not very well. Vision device is damaged. We didn't even scratch them.
Oh, come on.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Artie's gonna want me.
We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't even scratch them.
Okay, my people. Someone needs to take that guy out. Hopefully artillery will. There's a lot of their guys are stacked up on this corner.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Oh, there we go. Good job. I can't hurt him. I'm waiting. I'm not going to waste my last few hit points on that. I can't see his gun port anymore, which is, I think, where I need to shoot him. You know what? Okay.
Critical hit.
This will be difficult. What the heck?
Penetration.
Now, that one went over his head.
This vehicle has had it.
But apparently they came through the back and took out the rest of our guys. 10 on 2. And they're afraid.
We've lost the track.
I got hit by... That already hit me too much. Oh, I only got 5 critical hits, even though I hit 7 times. Okay, dokie. I'm going to do that one more time. Right. I went ahead and bought my tickets for Blue Beetle on the 18th. Looks like it's going to be at least quite the action-packed movie. Looks like the special effects look pretty good. We'll see what happens. I don't think I've seen a lot about the storyline, besides the fact that he gets the scarab. I understand why they didn't want to go with the, well, 2 to 3 other Blue Beetles. None of them really had technology until this version. Where am I going? I have a lot of, or used to have quite a few Blue Beetle comics. Ted Cord. And of course, several comics where he was like in a party. Justice League, New Justice League. There must have been like three Justice League comics. Okay, I do not like it.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
Are these guys really just going to let him? Okay. Well, that's one of my tags fulfilled.
We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Ah.
Cover for him. Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. We didn't even scratch them. Penetration. Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. That one didn't go through. Penetration. We didn't even scratch them. Got him. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. We didn't even scratch them. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. Track hit. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. We're done for.
All right, well, 2,600 in damage, 4 kills. Hey, Mr. Icy Ice. How are you doing, man? All right, well, let's see if my, it's 3 on 2. It's fairly even score. T1 Heavy and a Matilda. We'll see what happens. Well, I'm not going to stick around. Oh, well, actually, looks like we're capping, so... Oh, there's the PZ. And there went the cap. I think I let the, oh, did I let the... Oh, he was firing gold. What we got going? How's everybody doing tonight? They're not going to be able to make 2. It's going to be a loss. Darn it. Oops. Oh, I hear that. We're doing this 4-day work thing, and we get Fridays off, and I tell you, I really like it. I feel it's a much better balance between work and relaxing. Or, who made us work 5 days anyway? See, 410's not bad. I mean, I'm doing 4/8s at the moment until August 28th is when they're going to stop doing it. All right, got arsonist. That's one of my tags. What did I get? I got patrol duty. Okay. But like today I got in, I just handled all the emails, updated the website, ordered a new Keurig. I know. But too many people requested the Keurig. What else did I do today? Oh, I had to do my AED checks for the heart defibrillators around the school, make sure they're all working. Verified pretty much that the cold air is not working in the gym. I think it broke down 2 weeks ago. I was supposed to go on the roof today and see what was up with that, but I was doing other things. I forgot. Oh, and talking to parishioners that want to change their stuff, since the person that does that is our sister went back to Kenya to take care of her mom, who was not doing well, and her mom actually just passed 2 days ago. On Saturday or Sunday. Sister Angelica. Boy, did Sister tell us how old? I'm gonna say 70s to 80s. Living in Kenya. She had some problems and she refused to go to the doctors. And of course, Sister Angelica is very stubborn. And so I looked over and said, well, gee, I wonder where you got your stubbornness from. Yes. So I have to handle some of the work while she's gone. And then we have a lot of people there just taking vacations before school comes back and other programs start back up. Oh, plus I cover the front desk at this time for so that the front desk person can take a lunch. Oh, man. Video calls. Our boss has been trying to set me up with some, yeah, I need you to do this maintenance X thing, and we need video call. And I'm like, I don't have time for video calls, man. Like, I have to go check the switches today. Make sure they're all doing good. Check the mail server. Oh my. Taking calls for what? I used to work at a call center. I want to say 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Corporate insurance. I did Comcast technical. Well, actually, I started out at home technical support, Roadrunner technical support, AT&T broadband, Comcast, and then I went to and then I was offered Windows 95 training. Because I had a very high success rate for resolving the other calls for cable companies. I mean, it wasn't hard. I could tell if their computer was online or connected to the cable modem. At that point, it was pretty much too easy to resolve issues. Reset the cable modem. That didn't work. Okay, this all looked good. All right, I'm rolling a truck. But did Windows 95 for 2 years, then did Windows ME for 2 years, Windows 98 for a year. Okay, I want to go to this hill. I'm gonna go. And then come on, I saw something. I don't want to just be spotted. I'm just gonna be spotted. And there's 2 Artie, which I don't like. Okay. I'm going over here. This is... Oh, good job. Nice. SU-152. Crap, I had a chance to barely hit him. Oh, great. He can see me now. Seriously? How am I being shot from... Oh. So yeah, I went from there to working for a couple of semiconductor places doing surface mount inspection, repair, HS Mutech 180 and HS Siemens pick and place machines, and then worked for Intel for 14 years, building the biggest, baddest computers. Now, how did that miss? And I might die. I missed again. And now I work for a church and a school. Where I'm the IT admin and the facilities operations manager. And it was really weird because sometimes you get tips. You're allowed to take them. Especially if you help out with like a funeral or a wedding. Yeah, no, this is really weird. It was the first time. I mean, there was like 2 envelopes in my inbox one day, and I pulled it out and I like opened it up and I saw that my name was on it and there was money inside. And I walked in, I took it to the business manager. I'm like, someone put money in my box and it's made out to me? They're like, oh yeah, that happens if you work a funeral or a wedding or do something. It's for you. Yeah, I don't think they're really... For me, there wouldn't be any bribes. There's nothing I can give them. All I'm doing is helping out with their audio or video or presentation, making sure it all runs and things like that. But I totally understand your position. It was the first time I ever got like a tip that was not from my employer. Okay, let's work on a... No, we're going to do we're going to do Skynet, and then we're going to play a couple of games on tanks that we're working on. But I do make good money now. So when I first got hired on, I was working for another company, and that company was getting paid $86K a year to have me on board. And they went up to renegotiate, and they couldn't come to terms. So I left for a little bit, and then the parish made me an offer, and I came back. But working at Intel, man, that really stymied my wages. Or, you know, it was bad. However, there was the offset of the biggest, baddest computer every year. I got a new one. I got computers all over the place. Matter of fact, this computer and YOLO's computer were the first ones I ever actually had to pay for. Aside from well, not even video cards, because when we gave out the old computers, we even did the video cards, because NVIDIA and everyone would give us the next generation for the next tournaments. So for Comcast, I took an average of 56 calls a day. Anywhere between 18 and 22 minutes per call. And then for Microsoft, calls started out at 48 minutes per call. 48 minutes. 28 minutes to 32 minutes per call. And I was taking 48 calls a day for at least one particular line. I was also first tier, second tier, and third tier support. And then since I was pretty good with customers, I was also irate customer retention. And realistically, the irate customer retention, half of the time, was threatening them to give us back Windows. You can't do that. I go, you need to read the license agreement. I'm going to write your name in here, and you'll no longer have any support for Windows. You refuse to listen to the technicians. You refuse to do this. I can't help you. So you'll no longer be able to call Microsoft for support.
No penetration.
And they go, oh, I'm willing to listen. Oh. But I came up with a method that got our call times down to about 17 minutes per call, at least for the tier 1 calls. I can diagnose most calls in about 7 questions. Why did that go over his head? say 7 questions that put all calls within our support boundaries. Oh, there's someone down there taking plucky shots. I see how it's going. Shoot, that took too long for my bullet to get there. Go ahead. Oh, someone down there's throwing heat. Oh man, that was a good shot too.
Reporting penetration.
Oh, usually back in 95, 98 days, it was pretty simple. I mean, most of the problems were installing Windows. Couldn't get a driver to install. Not my problem. Couldn't get a program to install. Not my problem. Oh, you got Windows question. Here, sure, I can get you hooked up on that.
I took damage.
What?
It's not critical. Enemy armor penetrated. It will be impossible to penetrate at that angle.
Yeah, you know, support calls usually that, you know, it's a rarity that the person's happy. I was just talking to someone else the other day about, they never call to tell you know when things are going right. Yeah, I mean, I totally understand. Like I said, even for Windows, so many irate people. That's why every now and then I had to threaten people to get them to do anything. Because they won't listen. They're too mad. Like one guy couldn't get his networking to work. And he had been through 7 technicians, wouldn't listen to anyone, got sent to customer retention. And it was noted several times that when he went in, he had no client for Microsoft Networks installed in Windows. I said, you have to install it. He goes, no, I don't. Well, your networking's not going to work without it. Where are these guys? Okay, we're still doing good. I'm holding off this corner. I'm not a tier 10. Ah, nice wine. So I played with Linux. I like SUSE. It's got a very nice user interface for ease of setup and things. Trying to think of what year it was, but way back when Quake and Unreal, I used to run 12 Quake servers on SUSE. I started an internet provider in a small town, Hillsboro. We were DragonNet Cyber Gaming. I had, shoot, that one too low. 14 T1s in a living room. It's funny to think back then that was a lot. Now it's just basically a line. Okay, are we just pushing these guys forward? Because I still can't see that one guy back there, and he's got a really good... I'm just going to push forward. Ew. About to take some damage.
Armor not
Oh.
penetrated. Target terminated.
Without a doubt, you know, you want to run your own DNS and bind, web servers,
All repaired.
all sorts of stuff, man. Linux is a great way to go. The good old days of DNS and bind, send mail. I mean, back when I was playing with Linux, there was probably only about 7 flavors. I mean, you had SUSE, Red Hat, BSD. There was no Mint. There was no, oh, what is it, Migo. There was no, I mean, half the new ones didn't exist. That's, you know, I bet it's a lot easier now. I mean, again, 20 to, okay. Let's see, Linux, DragonNet. Is that, do I have that on this computer? I don't. Do I have it on this computer? Nope. It's on another computer. I can't tell what year. Okay, so in between Stream and Intel. Must have been 94. So back in about 94 when you would have to actually go and hunt down frickin' drivers to get things to work. Once again, I think SUSE was one of the first ones. I didn't like Red Hat. Um, I think I put more than Mint and a couple of other versions. Mint and what was the other thing we were installing at Intel? Oh, come on, man. That was only 10 years ago, and I can't remember what it was. Go back to the... We're putting Mint, something called Migo. Hey, on road, how are you doing? Think we're gonna win. And again, another not too bad score. Yeah. Broke 1,000 compared to the other night. Yes, I'm gonna start changing out the backgrounds. I just need to buy one more piece to my grommet kit, and it'll make it much easier. I got about 10 backgrounds now that I can rotate through. And my object is to get to 26 for my first set. So I can change them every 2 weeks. Oh, KDE? Yep. Oh, man. Oh. Bringing back memories. But yes, KDE, give it that good old Windows look. if I can find what I'm looking for real quick. I mean, oh, crap. That's when I first started using GIMP. Versions of Open Office. Does it tell me? Okay, here we go. Let's sort this by year. Okay. That's right. Debian, Slackware, Red Hat, SUSE, Ubuntu. Those were the main ones I used to play with. I really did like, I don't know, SUSE, Susie, SUSE. Really love that one. It is one of my go-to flavors. And then at Intel, I had to do some Red Hat, CentOS. I didn't do Fedora. No, I don't have enough items. I'd have to buy it outright with gold. And I didn't even look at it because the last time they had the build your own tank, I had maybe 17% of the resources. And that was if I emptied everything. So disappointing. Yeah. I have a hard time paying $100 for a tank. I'd rather win them. Oh, that let's see. Oh, I don't even think that's enough. I had like 100 and something K last time. So I'd rather win the tanks. I think the most I've ever paid for a tank. Okay, I did pay for the bowl, the one with the bowl on the end. Oh man, I know what it is. It's right. It should be right in here. It's gonna be under the premiums. Where is he? Okay, I paid for the Offspring. Like $17, I think. Maybe it was 20. But I think this other tank here is the one I paid the most for, and I still feel bad that I paid for it. No. Where man. It's the one that has the bull head on the end and it's decorated. I think it's a I want to say something 122 TM. This one. Yeah, 122 TM. Okay. I would have bought Mars, the Mars. I think it's a good looking tank. This one was not worth what I paid. The Mars appeared to be worth what people paid for it at the time. And it's got the helmet and it's got the flare. I mean, oh my gosh, it's got so many cool features. $27 or $30 for everything with the 3D skin, and it came with some other stuff. But after purchasing it, I found there was another tank that came out that had the a dragon head on the end. $30 USD. Actually pulled out a credit card and paid, you know, my card's already on my account, but no, that's not bad, but I still felt bad. I'm not one to be paying for tanks. I realize that premiums are how they make some money. And up until I started streaming, I really didn't put a lot of money into tanks. I'd buy the battle pass. I would buy, I'm going to do the BZ. I buy the battle pass because I think that's worth it. And during Christmas, I bought some of the packages, especially this last year, because they essentially gave you every cent you spent back in gold. I cannot see paying $100 for a tank. Me personally. Your OS was 2009. When was I working for Intel? 7 years ago, 8 years ago. I swore it was called Migo or something Linux. Oh, CentOS I had to install on a few for my boss. I mean, I've survived since 2016, playing on the tanks provided by the game. Although I did have to pay $20, is what I think it was, used to be, for the T14, because I had to buy YOLOs. So the clan had the tradition, our clan had the tradition of whoever invited you into the clan had to buy you a T14. So when I got invited into the clan leader bought me a T14. And when YOLO came in, I bought his. And when my other friend came in, I bought his, and so on. So that was really the only tank I had bought previously. You guys are cutting off my shots. Artillery? Oh, man. Which, you mean like the battle pass tanks? Oh, why am I backing off so far? There's no artillery. Ah. I mean, I totally understand when you make a game that sometimes things can get off balance, especially when it starts to get big and everything, and you have to. But I think that's where you need to start spending a lot of time, is trying to balance out the game. Then, at that point. Ah. Now I do know, yeah, okay. So, totally understand that they have deviated from history tanks, and I mean, they tried to bring in more tanks. Which is funny, because when you look at some of the tanks, it's all like, this tank was on the drawing board, they never actually made it, or they only made 2 or 3, but it never went into production. Where are we? How many of them are left? All right, don't care.
One of our tracks is damaged. We've lost a track.
Oh.
One of our gas tanks ruptured. We're low on fuel. Track repair. Drive on. That one didn't go through.
I think I got that guy killed. I mean, it's not totally my fault he got killed. I see your buddy back there. I hope someone's protecting our... Oh, okay.
Enemy armor is hit.
This tank has really good distance shooting.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
How many do I have left? 2? Ah. Yeah, come back here.
They're knocked out.
Gonna let you just be able to... Last one. Last boost. Ah.
The fire's out.
Oh, come on, you dorks. You can't hit him? Jeez. Take your time. Okay, 3,200. 3 destroyed tanks. don't need the XP on this tank. I need it on a different tank. Right. This one should be all done. Primitive. Why am I not? Okay, it is. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the chat, man. Really brought back some memories there for Linux. Thanks. I mean, holy cow. I haven't played with Linux in years. But have a good night. Hope tomorrow goes well. Oh, lost that. All right, top player on the team. Let's go ahead and put this guy on. We'll take more money. And yeah, at least one more hour of tanking. Okay, I'm going to play him twice. I like to play tanks twice. Okay. I could have swore that I did something like Me Go Linux. What the heck was that this operating system then? Oh, it is Me Go Linux. A discontinued Linux platform. I was using Moblin source code. I never actually looked into, but it was more of a, yeah, it was more of an Android looking Linux. It had a lot of stuff for watching TV, watching movies, doing music. As a matter of fact, that's what we were putting those on. We were putting them on the Nooks. What's the name for NUCs? So that people could hook them up to their TVs. Okay, tier 9, tier 8. I'm in the lower part. Oh, great, there's 2 phases. Okay, we have 2 phases. And we have a conqueror. Okay, the phase has a pretty good gun depression. I really like the phase. That was surprising that it bounced, though. One Artie. Too hard of a position. Uh-oh. Oh, how did that miss?
Scratch them. We're immobilized. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't have any more, but if I didn't push, no one else would. Well, it looks like one guy tried to follow. On one? I guess it depends on the tank that you're fighting. Actually, I don't remember what his turn radius is at full speed. It depends if you can out-rotate something. I mean, boy. ELC evens, I've ran circles around people. But then again, an ELC even can go as pretty fast backwards as it can forward, so staying in someone's blind spot is not that hard. I don't remember what the acceleration and everything is on the even. I have one. It's just that I suck at lights. I need to work on it. All right, now I'm trying to work on my tank destroyers with non-moving turrets. I think that's going to be a long process too. All right. Should work on a few of the tanks I need to work on. Again, I'm trying to complete the British line. I've already completed American. I'm trying to... Why is this being... Oh, something's coming back. Can I have control now? Thank you. So I need to do the Conway and the GSOR. I did not do very well last night in the GSOR. I don't have the... I'm missing everything on it, so... Things I'm working on. I am going to work on the British because it was moved up here. Conway. So I do the Conway, and if I do the GSOR, then I just have to buy the tier 10s. And that'll take care of the British line. Then I'll probably go down to like France or... I think I'm not that far off on the France line either. Oh, shoot. What's the site? Mod X? Oh, where is it? Oh, it's in the game, but it's in a different spot. Forgot to re-up everything. Okay. I do have camo net. I am going to go this way. I knew I was too close. I didn't mean to actually pop out, take that shot. I have to hide behind here. Come on, come out from your big rock. Okay. Looks like the Skoda and them are pressing pretty hard. Right? I need to go down there. All right. I head down Lakeside. What spotted me? Where is he? Yeah. Great. Apparently I'm just going to go out for a Sunday drive. I like the sound this tank makes when it fires also. Oh, I've been saying that a lot in Diablo lately. When I go to attack the big guy and get him in the corner, I'm like, I'd like to talk to you about your extended warranty. That's I'm killing the creatures in the corner. Or when I'm killing creatures and I'm asking them, so does your boss offer good life insurance? I mean, what is the perk package for being a demon coming up from pits? that too. Going through the dungeons, breaking everything in sight. Oh, you didn't need that. Oh, you didn't need that. Here we are, just ransacking dungeons. All right. Pilsen. Darn it. Forgot to do that again. See if I can just remember the website. Nope.
Let's go.
Thought it was Mod X. Oh. What am I doing? Shoot. I'm one of 2 TDs with no artillery. Do TDs still go back here? I think I've seen TDs back here. I either go here or I go the 0 line. I'm gonna put. Let's say, where'd those trees go?
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Well, pretty small target to hit. You guys don't spot him. He's gonna get up on this corner.
Penetration.
Doesn't show me what his buddy was. I'm doing pretty good. I had like a work, end of school, car issue. And then the big problem, you know, Diablo. But I think I should be back to, I should be back to doing tanks on a regular basis here. I didn't think been going out a lot during this summer from people at work. So like even tonight I went out and had a couple of drinks. Had I had 1 or 2 more, I probably would not be playing tanks, or it would be a very interesting night of tanks. Welcome to Tanks, the drinking game. All right, man. Every time I missed a fully dialed in shot, that's a shot. Oh, wait. Okay, come on, people. I don't actually drink that much anymore. I used to, but I do like a good dark beer. So tonight I had a Terminator Stout. And Portland has a lot of breweries. Oh, look, everyone's running from that side of the map. Yeah, who do you want me to help? Yeah, you show me someone to fire at, and I will fire. Oh, hold on. Nope, bad angle.
Support my position.
Can only fire so far. like how you just come up here and... So, not doing that bad, and work is going pretty good, so... I've got most of my projects done at work, except for the camera servers and installing new cameras. Changed out all the printers, cleaned all the projectors, made sure they were all aligned, updated all the teachers' laptops. I got one teacher laptop left to do. Teacher turned in their laptop and it's not acting correctly. And there are icons missing and certain things have been disabled. So I don't think they were at a safe site. Like it tried to disable my antivirus that I have. I have like a corporate version of an antivirus. And some of it had been tried to be disabled, but it's hard to disable this antivirus. Luckily, that is not my job, and there is no gum allowed in school. I think it's actually, there's no gum allowed on school grounds. So it's a private school. Catholic church. And if they're caught, they get demerits. And then we have gone through some measures to secure classrooms and things like that for in case intruder and things like, you know. We installed some tinting, one-way tinting on the most of the glass and locks and things like that. But there's a lot of people on campus at any given moment. And I always I'm one of the first people to find out if someone's on campus that shouldn't be, because I also have access to all the cameras. But yeah, no gum in the class, no gum on campus. But it's funny because I thought there was gum at one point before I found out about the rule. But it turns out that these, like, I kept finding these little red blotches all over the gym floor and then all over certain floors. It turns out it's this wax that comes on the cheese sticks that they give the kids. They take it off and throw it on the floor. Or, you know, throw it on the floor, but some of it ends up on the floor. Okay, where's the base? I'm gonna do... see, I'm about to have a shot. You can see me, can't you? Yep. Yep. So the kids are fairly well behaved. Like I said, occasionally you do get a bad, you know, someone does act up, but they have some type of merit system and parents are immediately called and brought in and am I one of the last ones? Oh wait, he's gonna come up. Where's this? There's another guy over here somewhere, right? No. Where's the Centurion? I might have to no choice but to duke it out with this guy and Centurion. I can't remember how fast that tank is.
Enemy armor is hit.
Where's your buddy? Oh, you serious?
Track fixed. Let's go. We're in.
Oh, he's behind me. Okay. I don't think I'm getting another shot. Oh, I am getting another shot, but not the one I want.
Get going. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Oh no, I'm glad I'm not in school anymore, man. I mean, holy cow. But it is very interesting. So, so we have pre-K and K through 8. And it was funny because the pre-K kids see me around in my dragon shirts and everything, and there go. And one day I was walking by, I go, there goes that guy. I heard that like 5 times from this group of 20 kids. There goes that guy. And one of the aides heard, and they go, no, that's Mr. Paul. And then they all turned around and go, hi, Mr. Paul. All at once. And then as they were walking back, each one, hi, Mr. Paul, hi, Mr. Paul, hi, Mr. Paul. You're the dragon guy. It was pretty cute, man. No, get back to class. And they know something serious is going on when the dragon guy comes to the classroom and has to fix something. Ooh, I scored a drop. Like, and I get called to the classrooms often for this one. Projector's not working. Windows P. Duplicate. Oh, yeah. You had it on second screen? Or they either had it on second screen and can't figure out why it's just showing like a bare desktop, or they have it on what's the top option? Something only. PC screen only. Or my audio's not working. Yes, because when you hooked up to the HDMI, it switched over to HDMI and it's no longer using your Bluetooth 70-watt speaker. Okay, RHM on this map. YOLO. I know there's a place to go over there. I know this beach over there should be good. Oh, wait. Isn't there a place right over here to go? It allows me to shoot. I think that guy's going to it. Anyway, I enjoy my job. I get to help out a lot of people. I have to go help parishioner with their computer coming up here this next week. And it's a lot of old people trying to use PCs and stuff, and help someone stop a $20,000 transfer out of their account when they their computer went to one of those screens that said, "Do not shut off your computer. We are in control of your computer." Making all these weird noises. You need to call the following number, and they did. And the person goes, "Oh, I can help you with that. I'm going to install a program here to help get that off of your screen. Yeah, can you go ahead and accept that remote session? All right. Now, then this next part, it's going to blank out your screen. I'm sorry, it does it to everyone. It'll just be a few minutes. And then I get the call. So how long was your screen blacked out? Oh, they said just a few minutes. I go, I know they said just a few minutes, but what was it really? 15 minutes. They let someone get on their computer and black out their screen for 15 minutes. I go, oh, that's not good. You're going to need to make some calls. What do you mean? I go, do you keep your bank website in your browser? And she goes, well, I opened up her browser, went right to her bank. I clicked on the username, and it had 3 usernames. Tried the first one and tried the password. Oh, look, she auto-saves her passwords. It wasn't the first one. It was the second one that was in the save list. Like, she goes, well, what should I have done? I go, you should have turned off the computer. I go, half of those screens are fake until you actually install something. But yeah, they got access to our bank accounts and started draining 20K. But we got on the phone fast enough. They also started switching over her email address to them to give them control. So they could answer her emails and security codes and... Oh, come on. But got it all back. And they stopped all the transfers. They do. I mean... They do. And I don't know how many people have fallen for the, like, Amazon scam type thing where it says your card didn't go through or something's wrong with your order. And they called the number and got help. I'm like, did you make an Amazon purchase? Oh, no. Then why would you even go to the email? Okay, so there's one guy over there, and I'm not doing very good. I'm just sitting here. He was dying, so I'm just gonna move in and... Oh, crap. I was really hoping to, Lord. What? How is he seeing me without me seeing him? Oh, there we go. I missed. No, they do. They fall for it. I mean, there's a couple of, there's some really good videos of the guys that backtrack and hack into them. I'm gonna stick with tanks I'm good at. We'll play the big. I'm not very good at TDs. I'm good at RD, heavy, medium, then TD, then light. Let's do the E75. I need to get how much more XP? 54. Nice. I mean, my artillery, I make usually 60 plus per battle. Yep. That is not what I got on mine the other night. Oh, wait, I didn't do the even. What did I do? The GSOR with no tracks, no engine. My gosh, I forgot to do that thing again. What is that freaking website? It's gotta be ModX. Oh, ModXVM. That's what it is. North America. Yeah. I know. I was gonna know this. Give me a moment. Log in. Continue. Activate. All right. That's all done. Yeah, I usually don't have a very much problem making credits. I mean, I'm already back up to like 1.4 mil, and I was only at 600K yesterday. I only played a couple hours. It's getting the XP on the tanks I don't play that drives me nuts. And sometimes I really don't like grinding on tanks that I just want to try to complete the line on. Oh, great. Oh yeah, I can't play that. I can't sit in one spot. That's another problem I have with light tanks. I need to be in the thick of battle, man. I can't just sit there and not fire and just collect. But it's nice when you see a good tank set up that way and tanks driving right on by it. I had some crazy stealth on my FV304 and M44 one day, and people just kept driving right by me. And then I fired and died. It's the moment I fired, there were like 4 people right around me. Okay, we're just, everyone's circling in. I think I should just move forward, and it wasn't even the big tank, but...
Enemy armor is damaged.
Hey, Jack the Ripper.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
It reminds me, I gotta sharpen my knives. I mean, I'm gonna pop up there while you have already set up. Well, that's most unfortunate. Come on. Don't look at me. Oh, no. No, here we come. You're the last guy. I should have just plowed forward. I'll play this tank a couple of times. Because one shot. But yes, Diablo has sucked up a lot of my time. And now YOLO's playing it. So YOLO finally took his PC home. Working on? I am working on it. Sage. No, I actually have missed I've missed most of the World of Tank events in the last 2 weeks. I have to say. Oops. Forgot to send something to my... I just got Blue Beetle tickets for the 18th. 10 a.m. Yeah. So... Oh, Steel Hunter. Diablo has Season of the Malignant going, which is kind of like a Battle Pass thing. It only is going to last until October 17th. Yep. Play this one again. That wasn't very good. Last time I at least got to kill some stuff. But I'm trying to even out my Diablo and World of Tanks play. And now that YOLO took his PC home, I think that's going to make playing a little bit easier because his PC needed to be upgraded. Now he has a camera. Now he has a microphone like this one right here. He has the full setup at home and if he comes and visits here. So hopefully, like tonight I was going to try to do some Diablo from 6 to 9 and to do tanks from 9 to midnight. 9 to 11:45. I need 15 minutes. I have to go to bed at midnight. I have to be up at 6 a.m. Yeah. Yep. I try to arrive at work before 7 a.m. in case teachers have any questions or issues. Got to make sure everything works. I have it set up so that they can take over every projector in the school. Technically, they can take over every projector on campus. So I make sure the projection system's working so that when they do their morning announcements, we have a student takes over the projection system in every classroom and displays slides and for all their 10-minute morning thing. Which is also handy in case there's an emergency. I can take over every projector in every room. And I can turn it on or off. Did you shoot that guy or did you just sit there? Kind of funny. I mean, so we use a corporate antivirus. The corporate antivirus also does blocking of bad sites for me. However, the program's pretty smart. If you search for the anatomically correct version of something, you might get it. But if you search for like slang terms for body parts, they come up, they're all blocked. And then we have software that runs on all the kids' computers and takes a screenshot of their Chromebook or their okay. I don't want to get shot by that guy. What the heck is going on over here? So yeah, we have software that Guardian software that takes a screenshot of their stuff every 5 seconds, 5 to 10. Yep.
Penetration. Critical hit.
Dang it.
Enemy armor is hit.
Great. I'm about to be shot from behind too now.
Penetration.
Or behind me, throwing off my shot.
Enemy is hit.
Missed.
The antenna is damaged. We can only talk locally. One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
Great. Great, great, great. I am willing to.
Track hit. Penetration.
All right, well, 3,300. But we're not going to win. Yeah, that one got blocked. And I don't. I see Steel Hunter. It really is. Well, some days you pick up a teammate, though. Find that person in the battlefield, kind of give it the nod, and you both take out people and finish each other. I mean, fight each other last. But I handle most of the infrastructure for the school and everything else. And then I used to have a counterpart in the school that did all the Chromebooks and the iPads. So I didn't have to deal with those. But she had been there for 17 years and retired at the beginning of this last school year. And they interviewed 4 people, and I said no to all 4. And the next thing I know, they hired one of them. Like, they have no experience. Oh, you can teach them. There's some things you really can't teach in a short amount of time, and we lost a whole bunch of knowledge due to improper changeover. I'm like, well, you're really good. I go, yeah, because I've had like 20 years of working with this. I know what to go look for immediately. See? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, so I'm going to play this guy again. So they had an interim person that was filling in. This person was supposed to shadow Cheryl for 3 months. They showed up twice. The school year began 2 weeks in. Bulb 3 lamps went out and 3 projectors. He went to put new lamps in them. Did not realize that one of the projectors was not the same as the other 2. And got a lamp lodged into the projector. I had to demount the projector. I couldn't even get it out. So I took it down to an authorized Epson place in Portland. And they looked at it. They were going to charge me $80, and he goes, well, let me look at it for a moment. And they like studied it, and they brought out another projector that had been totally taken apart and looked at it, and they popped it out. They found the one spot where it could possibly get caught and got it undone and didn't even charge me. However, could have been it would have been $80 for the repair and plus my time, plus demounting the projector, remounting it, realigning it. I was upset. It cost me a lot of time. And then the end of the school year was coming up, and I said, well, oh no, here's what else would have happened. The mouse pad, trackpad stopped working for finger gestures. And on some of the laptops, it just stopped working. Well, only a few teachers reported it. And so then I get a call from this person going, hey, I can't get this app to install. He goes, I've tried it on several computers. It just goes to the Microsoft store, and when you click on something, it just sits there. I go, yeah, you're not allowed to install apps. A lot of apps contain payware, and we don't want teachers installing payware and having the liability of when we wipe their systems that they just lost their payware. I go, if you need an app, you need to talk to me. I can sideload an app, but other than that, you don't get apps. And, oh, well, the mouse stopped working. I go, well, is it in Device Manager? It was not. I go, did you run the Lenovo update tool to see if there's any updates? He did not. Guess what there was? A firmware update for the trackpad. Install the firmware update. Oh my gosh, the trackpad started working again.
Enemy armor is damaged. Stop your advance.
Oh, why you turned? You can see me. I see you. You see me? Come on. Come on. That should have been good. Oh, he's... No, load. Give it to me. Got 43 points. HE round? Yeah, good luck.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, now I'm being hit from behind. You know what? I need to just go forward.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
There we go.
Enemy is hit. They killed our driver. We're covering his position, but not very well.
Not going to repair the driver. Oh, serious?
We're dead for.
Thought that was a good hit. Oh, really? It hit up above? Thought I hit below that. 2,200. So yes, every day is now is a teaching day. Tomorrow I'm teaching him how to install Windows properly on the computer. One of the guys in the interview for the position had Linux on his resume. I go, and so I had quite a bit of stuff on the resume. And I looked at the resume, looked at the person, asked a few questions, looked at the resume and said, and told myself, half of this is a lie. Saw Linux, looked up and said, so what flavor of Linux do you like? What's your favorite? He's like, what do you mean? I go, what's your favorite form of Linux? And so I left it just at that. 2 minutes of silence in front of the principal, the vice principal, and 2 other people. And finally, the principal goes, well, maybe they didn't understand the question. I go, well, they wrote Linux on their resume right here. Any person that writes Linux on their resume knows the exact question I just asked. And the guy looks over and goes, so my dad plays with Linux and runs a couple servers. I go, so you haven't installed Linux and you don't use Linux, but it's on your resume. My dad does Linux. Your dad's not working here. I should say, your dad didn't apply for the job. Okay. Oh, these are all the ones I am working on. Okay. Where's the other big guy? Oh, it's the T4 Heavy. Yeah, probably thought they could get away with it. Probably didn't think that anyone knew would even ask. Luckily, we have enough diversity. This was purely, and I told them we needed someone. I said, I go, I will forego a lot of things. What we really need is someone that knows Google management for Chromebooks and iPad. Oh, what is it called? iPad device manager. It's not device manager. Darn it. It's what forces the OS to the iPad with all the programs and everything. I go, we need someone that knows those 2 programs inside and out. Because the last person we actually sent to some classes, and she went to some other classes all on her own. Yep. But Apparently no one applied that had those skills. But the new guy's eager to learn. So, and so far is doing pretty good in learning Google Admin. I think he's a little stuck on the iPad stuff because even when he called Apple configuration manager, they wanted him to switch over to a different manager for doing the iPads. We have a MacBook set up to do the iPads. I think that's I exactly. I want to see people hired for the qualifications. Because, quite frankly, that's how I also vote. I vote for the most qualified person. Give a damn what party they're in. I'm not here to vote red, white, or blue, or green. I'm here to vote for the most qualified person to do the task. Can't even see the guy on the hill. I was hoping that rock would block it a little. Yeah, man, where did he hit me? Oh, he hit me right in the front plate. Yeah, I hear a lot of people, no, I just need to vote to get Biden out of the office, man. I'll vote for anybody. I go, you better vote for the most qualified person. I've told this to a couple of friends. I don't want to hear that you're voting just to get someone out of somewhere. We all vote for the most qualified person. Gosh, is that what hit me? No, I didn't get hit by the flash. It was a Progreto. An STRV. Where's the STRV? Is he dead? I think he's dead. Oh man, I just got my gun turned that way. Is the Fosh gonna come after me? No. Okay, come on, go. Turn. Oh, they're gonna surf. They're coming off the hill. They're gonna kill him before I can even get over there. I see him right there. Come on, move. Oh. Had a chance to shoot him, but the guy moved and it did. I have the don't fire on friendly enabled. You mean like using Chat GPT and stuff? So I don't know. I don't stay connected to that portion, and they have not asked me. Well, I mean, I can ban certain sites. So here's a good thing, or here's the thing. We control kids' computers, their Chromebooks, even if they brought them from home, they get enrolled into the system, and we control them between all school hours. We do unlock them for nightly use. After they get home for personal use. But I don't think they can access school resources while they're technically doing personal stuff. Because while they're logged into their Google accounts under their school accounts, we are screenshotting their computer. So, and then we have a couple of aides that sit down and they look at like every 15 screenshot type things. To make sure that they're not going to the wrong sites. Google admin also can pull up sites that they're not supposed to be going to and show them to us, along with sometimes teachers will walk around and spot them on certain things. Actually, we've caught them playing like YouTube games and things like that. And we walk over to the classroom and go, yeah, you got a kid over here playing YouTube. Get them off of YouTube. Or they'll all of a sudden notice they can't get to YouTube because we just blocked it for them. So I haven't heard anything about kids using that in our area, or at least at our school. But I do know that teachers are going to have a hard time with AI software. I was just reading some articles today where people were told that they didn't get points on assignments and stuff because they fed it through a AI, something that can detect AI usage, and they're like, I technically just write like AI, and you can go and check my history. I've never been to an AI site. Where it misdetects certain things. Or like, what was it? Someone got turned down for some art because AI detected that it found it on the web and they reported him for plagiarism. It was the person's own artwork from their own website. And it had been Google cached. Okay, I think I'm going to continue to play the Conway because I'm trying to get through this tank. If I can knock off one of these tanks. So, I mean, it still has a long ways to go. There are some flaws. I don't doubt that AI is going to get very smart. I don't know how fast it will occur, but I mean, we already have automated robots. I mean, I know it's not true AI, but we already have assembly lines that use automated robots to do assembly, following basic script. But now we have scripts running on scripts, breaking down text and meanings and looking them up. And that's another thing is it looks like, because there's also things, didn't they just find that a couple of the AIs got dumber? Because of things they found on the net while they were doing their own research. And they started to get some things wrong. I was just reading something about that the other day. Or correct. And once again, maybe it was looking up a specific topic and there was just a lot of bad information or information that points you towards a specific reactions. But yes, once again, it'll only be as smart as we program it until it starts programming itself. Which I've heard they have some chat or some AI programs writing its own code. I mean, have you seen the MIT robots? The ones that do the backflips and the obstacle courses? That shit's scary. Okay, those guys got quite a bit of ways down there. Man, that reminds me, I need to go back to the MIT page. Or not MIT. Dyson? Dynamics. Boston Dynamics? Yeah. Boston University. They have some of the coolest freaking robots that leap, jump, dance. The jumping ones are by far some of the scariest thing I've seen.
Penetration.
But yeah, I'm sure you can find what I'm talking about if you look up like Boston Dynamics or jumping robots. Black Mirror. I think it got it pretty accurate on some of the robots and how they can react and move and then they have the shoot, dude. That's such a small target for me to hit. And then they have like those worm robot things that they just put in a corner and they give it some learning algorithms. And the frickin' things learn how to walk or crawl or slither all on their own. I don't know. This is why man will destroy himself before we learn. This is probably why all civilizations collapse at one point before they learn certain things. Man, what is he hiding actually behind the... Okay, no, he is just on the hill. I might be able to... Nope. I'm going.
Critical hit.
One more time. Did I do any damage to him, or did I just track that guy? Wasn't, I should have saved it. I thought that might at least get rid of that barrier. But, oh. All right. The thing I really don't get the buzz on is NFTs. I keep, just released my my latest NFT, and it looks like a little drawing of something. I just don't understand the appeal. Okay, 11:25. I'm gonna play a couple of my favorites because probably only got about 3 games left, maybe depending on timing. So let's bring out the Coven crew. See how the ladies are doing. Get them broomsticks in the air, cauldrons on the fire. Get the kitty some catnip and a laser pointer. Meow meow. Ah, there's all the number stats. Okay, not that I use them. Hmm. Too arty even. Well, I think I'm gonna go F0.
The enemy isn't joking around. Stay vigilant, team.
Whatever I do, I am not gonna get stuck at E9. There's that little road with the indentation. I get stuck there quite a bit. My own fault. What? Is that what spotted me? Nope. Like 3 people over there handle it. boy, lots of people in the city die? Is that what's going on?
Requesting support.
Oh, come on. Almost had a shot on that guy. Really? Hmm. I just got spotting damage. Isn't there a guy? Might reappear over there.
Really? A ricochet? Another one down.
Behind us.
We pierced them. That didn't go according to plan. But chin up.
One kill, 700. That wasn't enough. Took too long going down the side. Should have pushed harder. Okay. Tomorrow I get to try to string some cable between two buildings. We'll see how that goes. Using pre-laid pipe that's been there. Good. I want to play this one again. The extended care program room. I don't know, it looks like it used to be a store closet. It's a pretty big room. Decent size. But I found all the ports were bad in the room. One port, pins 7 and 8 aren't connected. Another port, pin 4 is missing. Another port, pin 2 is missing. I went over and talked to the person that's in the room, and I looked down at the computer and I see it's hooked up. I'm like, is that really working? He goes, what? I go, well, I've tested every port, including the one you're plugged into, and the port you're plugged into is missing pin 4. I went and checked, and he was getting 100 megs. So I will pull the end caps. I can't remember what they're called. Can't remember the official name of them, but I'll pull those caps off and make sure they're correct. But if not, there's a kink in the cable or Someone nicked a cable while drilling somewhere, which has happened. Comcast nicked one of the tubes going between two buildings. They said no cable was damaged. They just breached the plastic tubing. And of course, when I was looking through the router, I didn't notice, or the switch, not the router. There are certain things that are on 100 megs. I mean, all the phones are 100 megs. If they're IP phones, they're not gigabit phones. Which is why I tell none of the teachers to get their internet. When I first got there, some of them were getting their internet being routed through their phone. So, IP phone getting gigabit in and 100 meg out. That's just awesome. I tell everyone to stop using the phone ports. I'll give you a real connection. So out of 20, at least 20 switches, most of them full. I still don't know every connection and what it should be because nothing was labeled when I got there. I've literally had to tone and probe every single line. Sometimes a wall's marked D24, and I gotta go find out which panel is D. And hopefully it's still on 24. Nada? Nah, I can't see that. So I made a spreadsheet with all the ports and everything. As a matter of fact, I made a sheet with everything in a classroom in a CSV file, and then I do a mail merge into a formatted sheet that I've made, and I can now tell you the teacher in the room, their phone extension, do they have a projector, what the projector is, what the replacement bulb is, their Bluetooth speaker, the MAC address of the speaker. And it comes in, and I made it look pretty cool. I have to admit, I did a pretty good job on it. I took some time to make the form how I wanted it to look. It kind of looks like a character sheet. Puts the teacher up in the corner, and then it's got some stats in there, and then down below is the equipment that they may be using. It really kind of looks like a Villains and Vigilantes character sheet from the 80s, 90s. I don't know. How many people have played Villains and Vigilantes? It's the other D20 system besides D&D where low rolls are good and high rolls are bad. And you can be a superhero, a robot, an energy being. My character was Protozoa. Can you guess what my superpower main power was? I was a one-celled organism. Extremely tough to kill. High hit points, high endurance. Shape shifting. Anyway, I really like the system. I actually, and I think I still have them around here somewhere, have every single module and all the core books. Don't want to sit here because I'm just going to get Artied to death. He finds out I'm here. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, was gonna make a river. I should have just backed up.
Big victories are
Let's see, Champions role-playing system. I played that for about a year. Okay, I need to look up why all of a sudden, as of about a week ago, the player crashes every now and then. And it kind of coincided with a Chrome update. But it's crashing with error 3000. Oh, it says it wants me to clear my cookies and my cache for the site. I'm just going to refresh. Do the M103. No. Oh. Yeah, this will be my last game. But I will be back tomorrow night. I'll probably be back a little bit early. I'm going to do some Diablo. I don't think I'm going out after work. I even got off early today. We close down at 3 on Mondays. And I was all ready to go, and then the front desk girl comes out and goes, "We want to go out and have a drink after work?" Like, okay. Okay, I like this map. I'm gonna
Let's go.
shoot. I am the top. Fine. Is everyone going that way? Okay, good. Never mind. I'm gonna go my way then. So I went and saw the Barbie movie. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the references and all the Easter eggs. And like I said, I just got my tickets to go see Blue Beetle. Oh. What the? Nope. It should be working. Is it me or you? Testing, testing. No, I see. I can see the sound working. I'll just sit over here while
The commander is knocked out.
me, testing 1, 2, 3.
The gunner is
Are you
wounded.
serious? How can they see me?
Hitting anything. The periscope is fixed, but it's still fragile.
How are they hitting my top hat and I can't hit theirs?
Penetration. One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy armor is hit. We didn't
Oh,
penetrate their armor. We're done for. Everyone get out.
okay. Test, test, test. So I see audio. Hello, hello. Interesting. Testing, testing. Oops. Let's try switching over to the chat window. Nope. Hmm. One, two, three. How can I reset? Testing, testing. Mm. Test 1, 2, 3. That's my microphone. Test 1, 2, 3. Um, okay, so I had to change out the microphone in OBS to my secondary microphone that were yellow sits and then bring it back. even though OBS was sitting here saying everything was okay. So I'm not sure. That was weird. And the stream seems to be hesitating every now and then, at least when I'm looking over it. That should just be my after that error. I'm not sure. But all right. Well, thank you for watching the stream. We will be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. for some Diablo 4. And then we'll be back at 9. That's right. See, you unleashed the AI. It was like, I can make it sound better. Oops, I'm sorry. I've lost sound. So I'll be back tomorrow night for some Diablo 4 about 6 p.m. and then tanks at 9. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good Tuesday, and we will tank with you later. Have a good night. Hope your games go well. Thank you, everybody.